Well, I want to make that video for a while now because I was kind of waiting that all the Star Wars crap will be down to be again in a way when I want to make Star Wars content for just for what I like, and I have a lot of time to think about that. And yeah, today it's like the main news, sadly, from Star Wars is that Star Wars is dead. And the current state of Star Wars is that it's so bad now that people consider Star Wars dead. And yeah, that's something very sad because at some point, I mean, before all this Disney Star Wars stuff, when you ask somebody about Star Wars, people was so excited, and it was like the best thing on earth, I think. Star Wars being from the top of the mountain in the Hollywood production when people was waiting the next movie, like even sleeping outside near the movie theater and want to watch the next Star Wars, to now is becoming so bad that people don't want even to talk about Star Wars, even think about it, because it's so bad. So with all this thing and this thing that Disney put in Star Wars now, so can I enjoy Star Wars today? That's the big question. And do I want to move forward? And I need, when these situations happen, to see what I really like about Star Wars in general, and what put me in Star Wars that much that I don't want to let it go, and I want to keep doing things. So the best thing when you have a company like Disney who try to kill all the character you like, and especially all the biggest one, even the minus one like Ahsoka, they finally kill Ahsoka too, and I think that was the last thing to kill Star Wars. It was to kill the only girl who keep make people excited, who was Ahsoka actually, and the fan base who was the underground fan base, because I will say the main audience never care about Ahsoka, but the underground fan base, like a part of, always enjoy Ahsoka and all these TV series, and that was the main point, to make Ahsoka make Star Wars great again, and they completely fail. They just finished to kill it. So now I think Disney, they will keep doing crap until they can, because they have the license, and that's the worst. But on the other part, what is cool is that they kill it so much that now they cannot bring it back on some big scale. So because people will not care, people will reject it. So what they will do is just make some small thing for Disney Plus or stuff like this. So now the real fan can also take back Star Wars to make it great again. I think that's the best part of all that. It's so dead now that now the real fan will enjoy just by what they really enjoy, and Disney will not have the input and all the hype to kill it more, I will say. So I will not keep it that long. I make that video because I want to talk about the only thing that I keep liking in Star Wars is just the alien race, all these alien in Star Wars that we love so much, and actually make Star Wars really deep. And other than the Jedi, because Jedi can be alien race too, but it's not really about Jedi's, because I think Disney killed the Jedi. So I think today the thing I'm the most interested as a content creator with MMD video and 3D videos and 3D models is to keep making interesting girls, alien girls. That's why I like so much Ahsoka, because she was so underground and so under the radar of Disney, that we can keep having making video of her and have this audience for Ahsoka. But now that Ahsoka officially get killed by Disney, I don't think I will make more Ahsoka stuff. But again, and I will say that the thing I really like now, it's like Disney and what the I will talk about clearly the agenda they have with all this girl on guy and human agenda. The thing that's blocked them today to kill what I like in Star Wars is that they focus on only on human character, so they can keep focusing on making other movies or TV series with human, because I really don't care about the human in Star Wars. And that's a great thing actually, because they will not touch the other alien I really like. Ahsoka was one of the biggest one actually, but the alien are really today enjoying that Disney never put her in any movie or any series is the first one I will talk, and I will bring it like this. All the alien I still like that Disney don't touch, and that we can keep making art on internet on and for the fans. The first one is Dark Talon. So I know for a fact that Disney tried to kill this character and put her in some agenda, but today they just cannot do it that much, because Dark Talon is just like the opposite of what Disney want to represent women. So she just a bad bitch, to be honest. When you see her, she always sexy, and she just really I think she's not always being portrayed as a dark side in each Star Wars stuff, but Dark Talon look like a badass dark side girl. That's what she is, and the sexy one, like the bad bitch. So with that, it will be hard for Disney to put her in some way that she be PG for the child, and Dark Talon is not for child. Dark Talon is not like the girl who is like for the PG people and the the agendas they want to push. And I will say again, she can be a strong leader. Dark Talon had everything to be a strong leader, but not in that way. So I'm really happy to today we keep having Dark Talon as a straight character in Star Wars. And a character is safe now, and I will say still being strong, and as an underrated character. And actually I want to keep making video of Dark Talon, and I really hope, I cross my finger, that they will never try to put her in any form as a main thing in Star Wars. They can put her in some second role or stuff like this, but I know that Talon will never be like a full thing. So I will keep making that talent stuff and enjoy it. And actually, all the cosplay girl too, who really try to make sexy Star Wars in convention, really like that talent. That talent is so loved by the community of cosplay and the people who really enjoy Star Wars. I mean the underground fan, I will say, or the hardcore fans, because she really represent what the cool Star Wars today for me look like. And I will say, keep it like this. I really think I will keep making video just for her about Star Wars, and just because she's still representing what can be today a good thing in Star Wars. So first it was about that Talon, and I really think that the fact also that she have this Darth Maul thing with her, that I think she from the same species than Darth Maul, but I'm not sure about that. I think she's a Zabrak or Datomirians, like they tell the Zabraks, yeah, the Zabraks. She's a Zabraks, but with the two head tail she have, or alien tail. She can be also a Twi'lek, I think. So I'm not sure if she's a Twi'lek or a crossed species with the Zabrak of Darth Maul. So that's also a very good thing. So let's talk about the other alien who keep having a very good place in Star Wars, who are not being used like too much in the, I will say, the Disney era of Star Wars. You have also this character I really love and keep loving till today, and she was in Clone Wars and Rebels, I think, or only on Clone Wars, but is uh, Ayla Secura. Ayla Secura is very cute. I always love Ayla Secura. Even when she was portrayed in a small way, I think also she have a big moment in the George Lucas Star Wars, when the Order 66 six being was playing, because she died, I think, in Star Wars officially at that moment, and they bring her back to life in Clone Wars. I think with the animated series. So yeah, but I really think Ayla Secura is a very good-looking alien. She also like the blue avatar skin, and yeah, she's a Twi'lek too, and I really think that she really underrated. I mean, as a sexy, cool alien in Star Wars. She have also some outfit I see that people make as a fan, as fan, who can really make her shine, because she have a really style, a really good style. I mean, who is proper to her. So I want to keep making also Ayla Secura more videos from her. I will try to mood her or edit her with more outfit that I see, because I have some good thing I see with her. So yeah, Ayla Secura, and yeah, let's talk about the big one, because we have to talk about her, is Ahsoka. No, before that, I will talk about also about Shakti. I think Shakti is also a really good character, and still till today a very good alien in Star Wars. She's also a Jedi, I think. Shakti is a very important character. I mean, more powerful even than Ahsoka, if you want to rank her on the power level. So Shakti is very one of the most powerful alien girl in Star Wars. Her design is very, actually very charismatic too, and I think she have also a unique style. She's from the same species as Ahsoka, I think. Yeah, I think she's a Togruta, but the queen type one, the way she look with the painting and stuff. So since Ahsoka is kind of off now, and it's really hard to make something hot with Ahsoka, with all this propaganda that Disney put on her, I think that the best thing for me today will be to make Shakti shine, because she was also an original from the George Lucas trilogy. And in the game also, she was also really important in some big game of Star Wars. I think she was in the Star Wars, with the Dark Force guy, the bad guy, the apprentice guy. Don't remember the name, but she was in that too. And yeah, she was fighting the Dark Force, and actually, you have to kill her, I think, at some point when or to beat her when you play the game. Also, she have, as I said, a very good style with very good outfits. So it will be nice to make her shine also in some new videos. And yeah, I mean, she's not the most attractive one, I will say, because she's really have a hard face. I mean, the alien, you can make some alien girls, but when you see the alien style going too extreme, sometimes it can put people off, but I think Shakti, she is the extreme, but she's still looking very, very interesting, and I think she can really shine if you have a good model of her. So again, Shakti, one of the best alien in Star Wars actually. And that's why I think I was saying still loving um, that universe of Star Wars. This is just because so much alien girl shine in Star Wars. If you take like other movies with space movies, space opera like Star Trek, you have some hot aliens too, but they never put them at this level, you know. So that's the thing in Star Wars, and that's the thing that Disney will never understand, and that they cannot do it because of politics, and I'm really happy about that. You know, the thing I will say, it's like when you're making politics your main things to make movies and your agenda, sometimes you forget and you cannot follow what really make sometimes the project hot. And by default, I mean, Disney cannot put Alien too much in the first, Alien Girl in first place in their movies. They can do it, but they have also all the time. I remember people that they have that type of color, you know what I mean? Or that type of color, or that type of stuff, like not too sexy or stuff like this. So that's why they will never put that talent. And also try to avoid to put this race of red skin, I mean, or blue skin or green skin at the first place, because it will not fit too much what they try to put in their agenda. So I mean, if you have some aliens today in Star Wars, I think that they will always put them in the not in the first role, like it will not meet, it will never be the main character, if you understand me. Ahsoka was the exception, but Ahsoka, the thing with the Ahsoka is like she's like this Togruta of this pale skin who was fit the narrative of Disney, and that's why they give her that chance. But now, as you see, they try to put again human after human, politic about human again, and they never will bring back the Star Wars that we love with really hot aliens. And yeah, the thing is, aliens also, when you put alien girl in some stuff, you can put alien girls in sexy mode because it's an alien, it's not a human. So that's a thing also that really bother Disney. That mean, if you today, or this type of companies, because if you have too much aliens, they don't have to apply to the norms of the humans. So an alien can look really like in bikinis or stuff, and have a tail or have something on her, and people will never say that, oh, that's shocking, because it's an alien. So if you can have a full alien body in some movies because she just too much human, you have like something they cannot control too much, you know. So that's why I like these aliens of Star Wars so much, because they not use a lot, and they still hot, and they have a real personality, and way more than the humans. So they can keep try to make go a gender war with the men and women in Star Wars, but with the alien card, you cannot do that anymore. And that's why I tell you that finally, for me, it will be way more interesting to keep working on just Alien in Star Wars and other stuff, because this is something they cannot control that much, because Alien is just wild. They have all type of sexuality. So you cannot control an alien on that and say, yeah, we are pro alien who are like this or like that, you know. It's really crap. It will not work. So yeah, to finish with all the alien that I want, so we have Ela Sekura. I talk about that talent, and I talk about Shakti. I will say also, yeah, the main one. Can we save this one? Ahsoka. So for me, can I keep making Ahsoka stuff? I tell you that it's really hard because she was so used in the political way and so bad looking that today I will say that if you want to have a Togruta Ahsoka, it's possible, but what I will do personally, it will be like taking a completely new one. I mean, at this point, I don't know if we can call it Ahsoka or Ahsoka sister or something like this, but a really, really hot Ahsoka style girl, always with this tan skin and these eyes, these blue eyes, but with a completely different face, a completely different outfit that people don't associate too much with Ahsoka. That's the only way I can save the Togruta Ahsoka race. Because they already buried so much Ahsoka that I think that's the only way I can do it. But I think today I can keep making Ahsoka stuff, but not with the, if you understand me, not really with Ahsoka, like a sister version of her, who will like this picture maybe that I display now that you see with very, very hot, you know. That's what Ahsoka actually should look like in an anime or even live action. I mean, God, imagine that Ahsoka was looking like this in this TV series. I mean, she will be so. Oh, it will be. People will lose their mind. You know, they will say, "What is that? That's Star Wars. I want to see this. I want to." And even, I mean, the girl will identify to her, cosplay her like crazy, and it will be the have the reverse effect. You know. So, I mean, even the story, people will not care too much if she really looking hot like this, you know, and she not a part of an agenda or something, you know. So, to finish with all that and all this display, and can we can I keep making Star Wars? I will say yes, I can keep making Star Wars content. And can is Star Wars really dead? I will say yes. For the main audience, Star Wars is dead, and people will never want to talk about Star Wars again. Disney, they already killed it, so it is dead for the main audience. But for the hardcore fan and people who really understand, and I think a lot of people can understand where something is hot in Star Wars and keep liking something or appreciate something good in Star Wars. So that's why I think the alien races keep rising in Star Wars in the hardcore community, and we can keep enjoying what we want with this. And even I can make a third episode finally of my mini series of Star Wars, with keeping Darth Talon as the main villain and keep building. The last thing I will say is that yeah, I don't want to put all these characters that they use so much, like Anakin and stuff like this anymore. Even I think Padme is kind of safe because they don't use Padme that much in the Disney era, I will say. So I think Padme can be safe because she keep being a character of the main Star Wars. She was using also in Rebels, I think sometimes. So she have a 3D model from Rebels, and yeah, but yeah, I will try to not use at all everything that Disney put in Star Wars, because they have this thing that they so focus on their agenda that they putting all the same type of character, and that's the biggest mistake. That means they have to take off a lot of things that they don't like in Star Wars, especially the hot aliens like that Talon. So that's everything that I want to keep for myself and keep developing. And I was thinking about making more thing also with Darth Maul. I think Darth Maul is kind of safe too. They don't use it too much in the bad way in Star Wars. And yeah, the thing who is really dead now, I think the character who is really dead is like Luke Luke is really out to use now with all that crap they use on Luke Skywalker, and Vader too. I think Darth Vader is was so much used by Disney in the bad way that it's out now to make something with Darth Vader with looking cool. It was just looking like you try to, it's like another Disney stuff. So I think another seat talk about the guy who can be cool to put. He's all this guy from the old old Republic. So you have some very powerful seat who can be from the old Republic, or even the some Darth Maul type seat that I will like to see also. But yeah, take Star Wars in a completely new direction, and a new story that will be very engaging for everybody, with very little human, like near zero. And I think with that I will make something that I really like in Star Wars for myself and for the hardcore fans, and even great MMD videos and dancing videos, and yeah. So yeah, after that, the other video I want to make about Star Wars will be Star Wars Alien Girls versus Star Trek Alien Girls. That's something I want to do because I want to show people what can be really possible and what was the best alien on display in these two massive movies. I mean franchise. So yeah, that will be for the next video. I really want to talk about some Star Trek species of girls that I think nobody even make a video or dancing video or anything about these girls. So I think it will be great for me to be the first to make some Star Trek girl shine or alien shine. So it will be for a part 2. Anyway, thank you for watching, and yeah, I'm not like a big guy who making YouTube. This video will be on other platform, I think, not only YouTube, because I really think I try to make myself more for everybody, not just this YouTube audience. So yeah, just follow me more on Patreon, because then you will have all my content and all the links. So thank you again, and see you on the next one.